to your grounded practice today. And I'd like to begin with 3 deep breaths in and out with an essential oil or without. I'm using the Forest Bathing Blend from doTERRA, but you can use what oil, any oil you have or none. Just allowing ourselves to shift into our practice. Be within the 4 corners of our mat. So taking a deep breath in through the nose, exhale through the mouth. 2 more. And last one. I'm just scanning from the top of the head to the tip of the toe, checking in with how you feel physically, emotionally, and energetically. Without any judgment, and maybe asking yourself what you'd like to shift during your practice. And we're going to come to tabletop. I do recommend 2 blocks for practice today, but we'll start in table. If you like a blanket or roll your mat up underneath your knees, remember that's available to you. Stacking the wrists and the shoulders, the knees and the hips. Really spread the fingertips and it's like a little suction cup. Pull your navel up like someone's going to poke you in the belly. And then you're going to squeeze your shoulder blades together just slightly, like there's a little blueberry right in between your shoulder blades. When you're ready, you're going to inhale, open your heart, looking up in cow pose. Tuck the tail, exhale, drop the crown of the head into cat. So just inhaling and exhaling, cat and cow, following your breath, your time. So if you find a spot you want to hang out in, please, please do. And we'll do one more cycle. Your inhale drops the belly, and your exhale rounds the back. And then just push back into child's pose. If you like big toes together, knees apart, or if you like more traditional with the knees a little closer, whatever child's pose you'd like. Remember, you can always have a block underneath your head for support. And then we'll come back to tabletop. Inhale, drop the belly and look up. Exhale, round. Keep the rounding as you shift back into child's pose and let the arms lengthen. Coming back to table. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale and round. Inhale, exhale, child's pose. 2 more. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale and exhale, child. And last one. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Coming back to your tabletop, and bring your elbows out to the side a little bit like you're going to do a push-up, but then clip what I call your little wings and extend. You're going to feel your triceps kind of fire up there, and think about that little blueberry still. Now, can you keep this and walk the hands forward slightly, curl your toes under, and then exhale, downward facing dog, and walk the dog. Take your feet wide if you'd like for that first dog. Shake out your head. If you take your ears side to side, you can hit your biceps. Your feet are hip width, and then toes are parallel. You're lifting your hips high. So inhale, come onto the tippy toes. Bend the knees, and really then find yourself lifting your hips up. Your chest is melting towards your thighs. And then maybe you start to melt the heels down towards your mat. Your heels touching the mat is not what down dog's about. It's about a nice long spine. So let's inhale, come forward. Drop to our knees in knee plank. Pull that navel up. You're in a nice long spine here. And then exhale, push back. Keep your toes tucked. Child's pose. Now inhale, you're looking forward to your hands. And as you exhale, you'll come back into down dog. We hold for 3 breaths. Now we're coming forward. We drop to knee plank. Find your blueberry. Pull that navel in and up. Inhale, exhale, child's pose. Inhale, you're looking forward, and you can come forward a little bit so you can exhale. Find that downward dog. Inhale to plank. Lower your knees, two if you'd like, or you can stay up. Blueberry, navel in. And then exhale, drop the knees, and push back to child's pose. Two more right here. So look forward to the hands on your breath in, breath out, downward dog. Inhale to your plank, and we hold for 4. 4, 3, you're doing great. Push back into those heels if you're up. 4, 2. Now we all drop the knees, exhale, back, child. One more through the sequence. So inhale, looking forward, exhale, dog. Hips high, heart to thighs. Inhale, coming forward to your plank, holding for 4, 3, 2. We drop to the knees, and we exhale. Now for this next little sequence, you may want blocks, and I'm going to teach it with blocks, so you can choose your own adventure. Now I like to have my palms towards the end of the blocks, makes me feel more stable, but you can always have them up and grip the blocks like that, so whatever you want, but finding our way back to down dog. Now bring your big toes together and inhale, lift your right leg up, and then let your knee bend and open your hip. Now look at your right pinky. You're gonna extend your right leg, square your hips for me, flex your foot. Now you're gonna bring your heel to your glute. Now you're gonna bring your knee out like it's gonna come up to your elbow as you come forward and step that foot to the outside. So now we're in a nice low lizard lunge. If you'd like to drop that back knee, you sure can, or you can keep it lifted up. So whatever feels best to you today. And now press down into that left arm. Reach your right arm up to the sky. It really feels like you're pulling a bow and arrow to open your heart. Can you lean back maybe even a little further? And then drop that hand. If the back toes are flat, we're going to tuck the back toes and lift, and then we're going to press back to down dog. Bring those big toes together. Inhale, lift that left leg up. Bend the knee, open that hip. Keeping your shoulders square as you do this. So if you pop the shoulders, you can square that out. Now we square the hips and flex the foot. Heel comes to glute. It's like the knees coming up to the shoulder, armpit. Then we step to the outside of the left pinky, and that knee can be up or down. Maybe noticing how it feels from right to left. My right side's a little tight today. The right psoas, I should say. Now press down into that right arm, and like a bow and arrow, open up, lifting that left arm into your twist. Maybe you can stretch a little further, and then we bring that hand down. Curl the back toes to a lift, and step back to down dog. So we're just gonna take that a little quicker. 2 more times through. So right leg, we lift up and open up. Then we square, heel to glute, and then round as you step up. Back heel can stay up or down. Then we press and come into that nice twist. Coming down, press back to down dog. Big toes go right together. So that left leg can come up, you can bend that knee. Now you can square, heel to glute, round and step. Push down, that left arm lifts up to the twist. It comes back down and push back to dog. Bring those big toes together. Inhale, lift that right leg. open up the hip. Now square everything, flex the foot, heel to glute, round and step. Good, press down that left hand and open with the right, twist as open as you can. Bring that hand down, breathe out, step back, big toes together. Inhale, left leg up, open the hip. Square and flex, heel to glute, round and step. Press that right hand down, inhale, lift the left arm, open, 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 and step back to down dog, and then knees down, child's pose. Breathing in and out. And we're gonna come back to tabletop, no blocks this time. Sorry, just gotta fix my workout gear here a little bit. And you're gonna take your right foot back, press into that heel. Feel again, you gotta pull that navel up like someone's gonna poke you in the belly. And now lift that right leg up, and the toes are gonna keep facing down along with the hip. So if you felt like your hip rolled up, see if you can shine your hip headlights towards your mat. Now, right here is great. Or if you wanna try lifting that left arm, it's thumbs up, 7 up, and the arm comes by your ear. And then it's like you're stretching really long from your fingertip to your toe tip. Pull the navel in, breathe in, and then release it down. So now left foot, we push back into that heel. And now we lift up that left foot, keep the toes flexed, hips stay facing the mat, staying here, or right arm, thumb up, 7 up. Reach that arm, and take it by the side, you can hit your ear. Lengthen, 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 pull that belly in, and then as you breathe out, lower it down. So right foot back again, and lift it up. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, you're gonna pull your knee in as far as you can, like you wanna give your knee a kiss, and then inhale, extend. Exhale, knee kiss. Inhale, extend. One more. Exhale, now you can stay right with this movement or add that left arm. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. This is your last one on this side. Hold it out for 3, 2, and release. So left leg goes back. Lift that leg up, breathing in. Exhale, pull the knee in like you want to give the knee a kiss. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, and pull. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, stay here or add that right arm. Inhale, exhale, elbow, knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Last one. Inhale and exhale. We lift it all the way back out long and hold. 3, 2, 1, and relax. So your right shin is going to become a kickstand, and your right hand goes to the middle of your mat. Your left foot then extends out long, and it's a bow and arrow again. You're lifting into a nice side gate, and if it feels okay, we're going to lift that arm up and overhead. Remember, you can still just do holding onto the shoulder or the heart center. See if you can really roll your shoulder open, press your hips forward, and you're really trying to push into the blade of the back foot. So stretching from your hip, not your hip, but your foot to your fingertips. It's like you're trying to lift your hips up this way like you got a string. Keep breathing and relax down. So we got to do the opposite side. So left kickstand, left hand to the middle, right foot extends out. Then we push those hips forward. We reach that arm up and over. Press into the blade of that foot. Really reach from the foot to the fingertips. Open the heart. Keep breathing. And and then we'll come on back down. And if you'd like to, grab your blocks. If you like those in that dog lizard series, you might like them again. So we're gonna come to downward dog. Step the big toes together. Inhale, lift the right leg up. We're gonna go heel to glute, knee to chest round. We're stepping in between the blocks this time. We'll hold the back knee up for just a couple of breaths. And now we'll go ahead and release it down. Now you can take your blocks with you and you can start to extend that top leg, flex that foot any amount. And then we're gonna bend that knee again. Blocks can come with, back into that nice low lunge. And then we'll extend that top leg again, nice and long. Half split. One more time into the lunge. And this time we're gonna hold this split and you're gonna walk your hands over that right leg. So a block, you might wanna come to a block, floor, 2 blocks, keep that foot flexed and the hips square. This goes into the IT band, so you might be like, wow, and that's okay, me too. Just a couple more breaths here. And so now we're gonna release that little kind of twist. We're coming back forward into the lunge, curl the back toes, push to down dog, and just walk it out. Any movements that feel good. So we take those big toes together now. Left leg lifts, heel to glute. You're rounding forward. Pull that knee as you step that foot in between. And we keep the back knee lifted for just a couple of breaths. And then we'll go ahead and drop that back knee, untuck the toes. If you want your blocks to come with you, we shift them back so we can lengthen that top leg, flex that foot, hips are square, and then we'll bend, coming back forward to the lunge. Lengthen, coming back towards your half split. Bend, coming back into that lunge. So this is the one, as we extend, we'll hold and start to turn towards that left leg, finding that nice side stretch. Flex that foot. So knee, you can soften it as much as you'd like. Use your blocks. Breathe, you can do hard things. And then we'll untwist there. We'll come back to that lunge. And then we're gonna come back to down dog. Lifting on to the tippy toes. Drop to the knees, and you may wanna put a block or 2 in between your feet. So that's where mine is, and now I'm gonna just twist so I can sit down. And you can sit on 1 block or 2, or no blocks in hero if that works out and feels good to you. Interlace the fingertips and push out, and then lift all the way up and try to feel as long as you can from where your sit bones are to your fingertips, your palms. Dropping your shoulders down. Breathe in. As you breathe out, you're gonna twist towards your right. Inhale, center. Breathe out, twist towards your left. Breathe in. As you breathe out, it's opening the arms into goalposts, opening the heart, looking up. Then we let the arms drop down like wings. Inhale, lift arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Close the eyes or soft gaze down. And now we're just going to allow ourselves to do absolutely nothing for about 30 seconds. And then just start to scan your body from the top of the head to the tip of the toe, checking in how you're feeling physically, emotionally, and energetically, and comparing without judgment to how you felt when you first began class, and notice what shifts have occurred. And bowing your chin down to honor yourself and the time you took to take this practice. And I bow to you, my community. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for practicing with me, Meta, my friends. And I think my thing stopped.